Cleopatra VII, one of the most famous women in history. A queen, a lover, a strategist. Her life is the stuff of legend, full of romance, intrigue, and tragedy. But beyond the well-known tales of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, there are layers to Cleopatra's story that are often overlooked. Today, we dive into the untold history of Cleopatra. Cleopatra was born in 70 or 69 BCE into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a line of Macedonian Greeks who ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. Though Cleopatra was Egyptian queen, she was of Macedonian descent. This dynasty had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries, blending Hellenistic culture with ancient Egyptian traditions. What set Cleopatra apart from her predecessors was her deep understanding and respect for Egyptian culture. Unlike previous Ptolemaic rulers, Cleopatra learned to speak Egyptian and embraced the customs of her people. She even styled herself as the new Isis, aligning herself with the revered goddess and presenting herself as a living deity to her subjects. Cleopatra's appearance has been a subject of much debate. Contrary to popular belief, she wasn't renowned for her physical beauty. Ancient coin portraits depict her with a prominent nose and a strong jawline. What made Cleopatra captivating was her intelligence, charisma, and the power she wielded. She was fluent in several languages and well-versed in politics, philosophy, and astronomy. After the death of her father, Ptolemy XII, Cleopatra co-ruled with her brother Ptolemy XIII. A power struggle ensued, leading to her dramatic meeting with Julius Caesar. In 48 BCE, Cleopatra famously had herself smuggled into Caesar's quarters rolled up in a carpet. This bold move not only won Caesar's support but also solidified her position as queen. Cleopatra and Caesar's alliance was both romantic and political. She bore him a son, Ptolemy XV, known as Caesarion. Their relationship symbolized the merging of Egyptian and Roman interests, but was fraught with challenges. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE, Cleopatra returned to Egypt and aligned herself with Mark Antony, one of Rome's most powerful generals. Cleopatra's meeting with Antony was a spectacle. Arriving in Tarsus, she sailed up the Cydnus River in a grand barge, dressed as the goddess Isis. Antony, captivated by her presence and wealth, became her ally and lover. Together, they aimed to create a powerful Eastern empire. In Alexandria, Cleopatra and Antony lived lavishly, forming a society known as the Inimitable Livers. They had 3 children together: Alexander Helios, Cleopatra Selene, and Ptolemy Philadelphus. Antony even declared Cleopatra Queen of Kings and their children as rulers of various Eastern territories, challenging Roman authority. Their ambitions, however, led to conflict with Rome. In 31 BCE, Octavian, Caesar's heir, declared war on Cleopatra. The decisive Battle of Actium saw Cleopatra and Antony's forces defeated. They retreated to Alexandria, where their story took a tragic turn. Believing Cleopatra had died, Antony fell on his sword. Cleopatra, upon hearing of Antony's fate, resolved to end her own life as well. The method of her suicide remains a mystery, though legend speaks of an asp bite, symbolizing her royal divinity. With her death, Egypt fell under Roman rule, marking the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of a new era. Cleopatra's life was a complex tapestry of ambition, love, and tragedy. She was more than just a seductress of powerful men. She was a shrewd leader who fought to preserve her kingdom's independence in a time of great turmoil. Cleopatra remains a symbol of power and resilience. Her story, echoing through the ages, is one of history's most enigmatic and influential figures. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the untold history of Cleopatra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical deep dives.